Why does she even need a seat? She floats. This is getting even more awkward. Oh my god, she's naked! Where did she get those glasses from? Oh, she still has the glasses on! Yoink! What is up, everybody? So we're back at it again with another episode of Genshin. I'm just gonna be doing the main story quest. I've kind of been putting it off for a while. I hardly remember what happens. I do remember us meeting Child.
What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it.
But yeah, I've kind of been putting it off for a
There's
while.
a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
But now we're getting back into it again.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
There's doubt for me. I doubt that. They're regular
Maybe
NPCs.
this is one of the customs of Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Oh, I am lagging.
What's
Vache.
wrong? No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette, you scared Paimon. When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
Pretty sure she's a robot, but whatever. I seem to hear a faint voice
What
just
do you
now.
mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
The voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
I see. I might be, in fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
Ooh.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What the...
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Basically all the time.
You should understand that tears contain your most intense, like I just mentioned. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
I doubt it.
So, what did the voice say?
Unless it was Furina's. Because I heard apparently you can hear her cries from, the, like, if you stand close to the fountain. Vache.
If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders...
Rather than worrying about them, don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance.
Oh, right.
Let's go see Linny.
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two.
Are you kidding? We would have missed it for the world.
But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Oh, right, I remember now. He was gonna put on a show. Yeah, it's been a while since I last did the Archon quest. Like months. I've just been putting
The
it
Opera House
off.
has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are...
Ooh, front row seat.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep...
Hey, Linny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there.
Best kept
Yeah,
busy.
we'll just go to our seats.
Oh, it's New Valette!
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Why does she even need a seat? She's like literally... she floats. Like seats plural? Bruh, you float.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still.
Isn't that your job?
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Well,
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly
oh
sorry.
god, now it's more awkward.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya?
So awkward.
Wait, you should have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon.
So awkward.
Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. Let's talk.
I agree. This is getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
Oh, cringe.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then?
Shut up, Paimon.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction.
Oh, my social anxiety right now.
Nice to meet you. I'm Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tavan. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself.
He sounds like Zhang Li.
Monsieur Nervilette. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for
See,
me
doesn't he
to
sound
see your
like Zhang Li?
performance in person.
Wait.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Then why is he sitting in the audience next to us? So awkward.
Oh, sorry for being so rude just now.
That's right,
I had no
Paimon.
idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there with
It's
the
Furina!
IP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
So smug.
I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise she may become flustered.
Aqua. Oh, she's so nice.
Oh, it's Furina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug
That's what I said.
look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
I wanted to fight
Very
her,
good.
to be honest.
That is for the best. No,
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
The audience is literally just us. Oh, okay. Now they're coming in. Oh, enough. Get out of here, world join request.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
God, no sense of etiquette from Paimon.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Yeah, woohoo.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a...
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be seeing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing that you never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh my god, it's an actual clip.
Is making things disappear or appear.
Oh my god.
The possibilities are endless.
It's an actual show. I didn't see that coming. I thought I was just gonna have to press space on all the text.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely. Right before your very eyes.
Oh, it's Clorinde.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
Oh man, I knew something wrong. Something was going to happen.
All the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape.
Good thing they can use
An
magic.
amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh my god, she's naked!
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Was that actually all part of the act? That was actually pretty lit.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
That's right.
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that, but our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But in which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky
Oh, come
audience
on.
member.
It's obviously gonna be us.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box.
I hope it's
After 1
Paimon.
minute,
I don't want it to be
each
me.
emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance.
Wow. Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
I'm sure we can
The
spot how he
lucky
does it.
audience member will be generated by this random number, so it selects numbers entirely at random.
It'll be us.
Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin.
It's gonna be us.
Let me see. Oh, row 7C3. Congratulations!
It really
You
is a
now
random
have the chance
person.
to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please come forward. My assistant will take you beside. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, okay.
So awkward. It's like she doesn't even want to do it.
Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown?
5.
Like this.
Oh.
60, 59, 58. Just keep. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh, Paimon kinda wants to go faster after hearing him say that.
Me too. He's prepared. Wait, no. With the crowd counting together,
No,
you couldn't.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60. That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52. Why aren't you counting, Nervlet?
That's not the kind of thing he would do. God,
I am counting in
Paimon.
my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality.
Too cool for counting numbers.
Just enjoy them.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39, 38. Mr. Lenny, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double checking the direction of the net. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even
I like to see that happen.
Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
It's all part of the show. Bang.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Maybe it was just to divert your attention.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like
24, 23.
Wow, I didn't think the crowd would actually have
I can
voices.
still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them.
17!
It seems things aren't quite going as it feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's alright. I know it can be 10 seconds and changes.
Yeah, hurry it up. Oh my god, it's an actual show.
Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait, is this the back one? I can't tell. Oh, they both look the side.
Oh, I'm lagging.
I'll try again. Hey, slow down! Honestly.
He's not actually saying anything.
Oops, that doesn't count.
Oh, he's gonna nail it. Yeah, woohoo! What happened to the girl? Oh my god! Oh my god, she's dead! Things were going too well. I knew something would mess them up. It is the Archon quest. Something always has to go wrong.
Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
She's so naive.
What happened?
Oh no, maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl is still in that box, right?
She's dead.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
Yeah.
No need to be alarmed, you two.
So extra.
We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe.
What happened to the girl?
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications
Probably
that it is connected
Arlecchino.
with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale, did he really underestimate us that bad?
Oh, she doesn't know anything.
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not?
Yes,
Now
I
that
get it.
Think about it. That whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
Fight!
That can't be right. How come Lenny do this?
He's a monster.
He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
It's hard to believe
Save
it all happened
discussion
during
for
the
a later
show.
time, please. Lady Furina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he...
That's right.
Well, I...
You're full of it.
Might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Furina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
She's not gonna.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Furina.
I mean, of course, my dear people. That's right. I mean you, traveler.
Bring it on.
You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust him.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met.
No, we didn't. I wanted
But
to.
with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw.
Oh, please. It did not.
But draws really are.
I actually did want to
boring,
fight her.
Possible. So no more draws. But between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
We didn't even
I
fight.
understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, traveler, seems Lady Furina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
I don't even have a choice. I have to say yes.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House.
The illusion of
Both
choice.
sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Ooh, spicy. Now I have to do things. Ugh.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Absolutely.
Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal.
He was probably the one
I
who
know
did
you
it.
already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just
He
us
was
talking.
probably the one behind it.
Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
He is definitely
Good
not
to
the
hear.
murderer.
Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone
obviously
sees me as
Cal.
the biggest suspect at this
He's a
point.
Fatui member.
But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box.
He's probably faking his death.
As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yeah, it's really
Which is
strange.
precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where did she get those glasses from? Yeah, I was wondering that.
I bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Where did she even put them on? I didn't even understand a single word of what she
Our
said.
savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
What? How do you have savings?
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Damn.
Thank you so much.
I'm used to this. I've done it before.
Since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lenny.
I suppose you're right.
My god, you're being
The
accused of
truth behind
murder.
our tricks
Cough
is
up the
going to be
secrets.
important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it.
Yeah.
But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth, we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime...
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case. Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We're Lenny and Lynette's attorneys.
Ah, I see.
He's probably just
You
looking at
must be the
Paimon like,
traveler
what the
that
fuck are
Lady
you
Furina
wearing?
mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh?
We're magnet
How
for
much
the
do you
mess.
see? The deceased is one of Lenny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troop long, he was hardworking and everyone
Yeah.
assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
Wasn't the girl supposed to
This
be
is
in
the
there?
real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes, if anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned.
Obviously.
Lee is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But if he
Like,
doesn't have a
literally.
motive.
How does the girl just disappear?
Are you both good friends of his?
No, I don't know him at all.
Well, you can't say we're good friends.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
I didn't have a choice!
I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
Ugh, they can also be the most
Sorry,
reliable.
I tend to be pretty straightforward. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new...
Well, let us investigate then. You can use the case record to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case-related info. You can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record. Use perception to find evidence and clues. Okay, deceased identity. Cowl. Examine the white line. Oh, I have to equip it, don't I? There it is.
Whoever
Switcheroo
the
record.
murderer was, he must have made preparations well beforehand.
Oh, not yet investigate.
Why would it be him?
Okay, E. Damaged magic box. On the scene after the guards completed their investigation, looking at it now, water tank must have struck it really hard. Was that a clue? No, it wasn't. This guy's a clue.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Lenny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about...
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? A lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
Good call.
Turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance.
So she purposefully would have
In other
selected
words,
that
we
seat.
knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
But that girl also knew where she'd be sitting when she made the reservation, right? Where's her seats for us
Let you see
too?
why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lenny.
Thanks, sorry to bother you.
Even though it's...
Oh, there's something here.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water to... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fire?
Someone must have pre-cut it, probably.
Why are you suddenly so serious,
Check out
Catwoman?
the actual wire. It's like where the rope snapped. See? Looks like someone cut it.
Whoa.
Oh.
This bit is made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
seems to be flammable.
Wait, management.
Oh, I thought someone would have cut it. My bad. This guy has something to say. What are you investigating?
No. This location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Who is she?
Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine.
The singer, Halsey.
She's made a bit of a name for herself.
She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
I can't take her seriously with those stupid, with her stupid glasses and mustache.
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
Thanks for
No
letting
need
us
to be so
know.
formal. It is of utmost importance that we get.
So she's an artist, a painter. She wasn't anything special. All the same age. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Sorry. So, there are other clues. Oh, the actual magic box. Someone moved it from the stage to being inside of it. There was a tunnel underneath, probably. That's my suspicion, is that there was a tunnel underneath, and then he just went under the tunnel, and that's the only logical explanation.
Investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm
There's like a
interested
trap
too.
door under the stage that leads to the place where the box is.
If you find any new and interesting,
We don't have too many facts.
then why don't I?
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Oh, right, there was a loud sound. So I guess she must have fallen through the trap door.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. And now that the incident has happened,
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lenny's accomplice, Lynette perhaps, jumping atop the water tank or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
That does make a lot of
Wasn't the
sense.
noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's
Nah,
true.
his theory isn't right. This is a misdirection. I like my theory.
Suppose I must.
That does remind Paimon, though.
The lady in the other box. Because, like, the lady who was hiding in the box, the trap door opened underneath her, she fell down, and that was the noise. And that's how she managed to get out. That's my theory. But I mean, that guy's theory also kind of made sense. Where is this other clue? Oh! These doors automatically open.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here!
Oh my god, it's
Keep an
Nivea!
eye on you for a while now.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the mark about that one, but who are you?
How did she see through her disguise?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
Not at all.
Mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums. You name it. Spina di Rosula
Oh
does
damn,
it.
only 15 minutes.
And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Yay!
And those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver.
her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Merus. Demoiselles' various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Mademoiselle? What gives with the name?
It's like she's in a gang.
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
He's so, like, French. Like, fake
No,
French.
You don't have to call me boss.
Like,
Just no.
Demoiselle.
Okay, if you say so.
All merely trifling details. Never mind, that's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Yeah.
Furina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
That's just who she is.
But that's not uncommon for her.
She's not the culprit.
The justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges, just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Furina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her. All right, I've answered your question.
That's time you answer
Well,
mine.
it's time- Well, I say it does. But don't worry. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well,
Yeah. It's
And
interesting.
why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside.
See,
Most astute, no matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss,
You
then
mean on fact?
all right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You pass with love now. I need to make some preparations. Following me.
wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure.
That's more like it.
Oh my god, we just fell into her trap. Nice
far
going,
be it for
Paimon.
me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the
I already
truth.
figured it out.
You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister?
Where's she even looking?
And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, all right.
We'll be making some preparations first.
So awkward, Paimon.
Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks.
What other clues have I not found? Quest area reached. Her. This weird looking thing.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
What is that thing anyway?
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Oh my god, she looks so ugly.
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection.
Oh please.
So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here, at least not from that point on.
But through an underground tunnel, most definitely. What about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
How can you be so sure?
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time.
Yeah, she didn't go through the front door.
I couldn't see Lenny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. But still, I could not abandon my post. And I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melusines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
Gross.
So, to say the girl... Alright, thank you for your help.
Well, we got all the evidence. I mean...
We checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see.
yeah, I'm going.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
She kind of looks like the girl who disappeared. I mean, to be fair, they're all like generic NPCs, but...
You're right.
You can't tell me they don't look similar.
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little... And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest.
Below
Come
the
with me.
stage,
We'll be
I
heading
knew
below
it.
stage.
There was a secret tunnel.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
Strange where?
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Yes, trapdoor.
Weren't there balloons? and
Oh,
other
right, yeah, there
decorations
were
here?
balloons.
Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same. What?
The back? You mean the inside of it?
Very good indeed. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put two and two together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one. The real box probably sank down and then they replaced it. I don't know.
Exactly. Alright, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head.
I knew there was a tunnel. I didn't read any spoilers. I just figured
So
that
there
was
was a
that
passageway
much.
under the magic box.
And this passage linked the two boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The two magic boxes are positioned right above the two entrances of the tunnel. See this flat? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
Can raise, lower, and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right
I see.
direction.
So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely.
The
The
inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside.
and be moved along the trolley. All while the outer box would remain on stage, as if nothing had ever changed.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
That's how you...
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
What about your side of the trick?
Right. You were talking that whole time.
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
There's the vent! They went through the vent.
What about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh,
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
so that's how it all worked. Wow. Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending.
That does make sense.
And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would.
There was a
As you
vent.
saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay. There's a vent somewhere. Let's turn to the magic box up ahead. Ooh, there's a switch. The control device for the drone. It seems to be able to operate automatically.
What's this? Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds. Perhaps it was a prop for whatever it is.
Okay. I only have like 5 minutes left. Let's hurry this along.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
He always sounds so fake when he talks.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here? Oh, I know. It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip and here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving? That can't.
Broken vase. What's this?
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found. Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
I don't think she was kidnapped. I think she escaped on purpose.
This is so confusing. Hannah doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
What happened to her glasses? Now it's filled in with the swirlies, like she's hypnotized. Wonder if I summon her now. Oh my god, she still has the glasses on. It's a nice little detail. Examine the tracks. Yeah. I swear there was a... Oh my god, a vent. See, I knew it.
What is this?
That's how they escaped.
It seems someone could fit through.
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Other than those that go through the magic box. And Linny and Lynette were in those boxes. So it was too small for 2 people to fit, so she purposefully ran.
Just about done investigating down here.
Return to the surface.